Atlanta's a very strong player. I cut my teeth playing against him a lot before the app came out, and very hard to beat. Clever. Rescue Griffin. It's a zero cost champion, ambush champion, great card. A threat, answers threats. Draft zeros highly. Necromancer Lord, very strong card. Not something I want to draft early, especially over a very strong zero like Rescue Griffin. There's a decent chance Atlanta will take Necromancer Lord because I'm pretty sure he likes him pretty highly. Gold Dragon is a solid on-turn gold punisher. At 8 health, it beats the 6 health threshold that is the dangerous threshold, largely because of Smash and Burn, which is less important in Dark Draft. But it's a gold punisher with Righteous, so it's a 12 health swing on an evasive champion. Second Wind is great, essentially free 5 health, great for trying to get out of range for Burn. Burn being cards that can deal direct damage to a player like Flame Strike. Lash is great, can remove some pesky champions like Necromancer Lord, but it also can get your Rampaging Worm, your 14/14 Blitzer to actually deal damage, or your Veldin, stuff like that. But zero cost ambush champion, 3/7, really nice. Kills some things like Winged Death, Pyrosaur, stuff like that. Survives getting attacked into by Strafing Dragon. This one's tough. I like Avenger of Covenant. Off-turn ambush champion. I haven't been terribly impressed by it, though. I think I'm going to take Army of the Apocalypse mainly as a draw 2. I could take Avenging Angel, good with Army. Okay card in general, but I'm going to take the ambush champion. Priest of Kalnor is great if you have loyalty. Wolfspite, amazing, 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 amazing card. It's a re-establishing zero. Kills a champion, generally. Get you a wolf, recycles. So good. Risen, fairly weak. Grave Demon's great. It lets you win the deck out battle with your opponent, where if they draw through their deck, they win. This stops it permanently, essentially. Reset's great. Draw 2, great with zero cost blitz champions. The other card's okay too. Erase, incredible. One of the best cards in Dark Draft. Remove a lot of threats without them gaining value. Gain a card in hand. Spawning Demon, we've gotten over that. We don't draft a lot of one-cost evil cards, so it makes it significantly worse. As a 4/4 ambush champion, it still has value, but I'll just take the draw 2 first. We do already have one evil card, one cost that we've used with it, but long way to solid, but I like getting those draw 2s early. Oof. Tough one. I love Citadel Raven. We don't have... we do have Wolfspite, we do have Erase. But passing Vanishing is very hard, because that's a zero-cost thing that removes a one-cost champion, great for tempo. Courageous Soul, great with Insurgency, stuff like that. Even solid on its own, or with a couple small champions. Hunting Raptors is bad, I don't like it. Memory Spirit's solid. Any of the first 3 are solid, I'm going to take Vanishing. Transform, draw 2. People's Champion, fairly weak. You don't want a lot of one-cost good cards. Time Bender's solid-ish. Repeatable Removal, 4 defense critical because it gets above the 3 defense 0 cost threshold. We have some Sage, we could take it. Kind of like Forked Lightning, gives us a little bit of reach with Burn. Rift Summoner. I'm not a huge fan of Angel of Mercy. Once again, I don't draft a lot of one-cost good cards. I don't draft a ton of good cards in general, but I generally tend to favor the good cost one-cost events or zero-cost champions. I'm not a fan of Brachiosaurus Strafing Dragon just because I don't go wild that often. Our opponent would probably take them both and start going wild. Frantic Digging is okay, but Rift Summoner is so much throughout off-turn. Ooh, tough one. Not Standard Bearer, not good enough by itself. Crystal Golem, solid card. Weak to Hands from Below, Spike Trap. Hurricane, solid card. That did really good. I think I'm going to take these 2. All 3 of those to draw 2s. Hurricane's a great off-turn board clear, specifically good at killing zeros because they're small. Crystal Golem's a good threat or card draw. Risky, though. Ooh. This is a tough one. Rampaging Worm, probably not. Martial Law, probably not. And Angel of the Gate, Medusa, Dracus Fire, all great. Dracus Fire is great. Killing zero-cost champions makes me want to take it, specifically for that reason. It's very strong against our Rift Summoner. Medusa, very good removal, though. Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. That's a really tough one. Yeah. Nibble Unicorn is the only ambush champion here. I have no idea what I'm taking for the other one. Infernal Gatekeeper is fairly bad. Building Minotaur is fairly bad. Niscad Herald's better if we have one-cost champions. We don't. We have some. They're all off-turn plays. Oh, I really dislike Niscad Herald. I'm not a huge fan of Infernal Gatekeeper either. I really don't like Infernal Gatekeeper. And we're taking it. There's Thoughtblocker. Our opponent probably takes definitely takes Divine Judgment. Might take Scaros if they're hard enough in Wild. Chomp is fine. Soul Hunter is definitely a possibility, especially since he won't see Thoughtblocker. Makes Thoughtblocker a lot worse, but still, I don't want to pass Thoughtblocker. Bodyguard's a 0. Angel of Light's an ambush champion, gain a little bit of health. Good if our opponent is going wild. Let's take a look. We haven't passed him a ton, just the two very strong ones. Card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing pretty good on card draw. Fairy Trickster is okay if we have more zeros. I don't have a chance to check. Gladius is too slow. Flash Fire. Ooh, I love Justice Braille so much, but Flash Fire, taking it prevents our opponent from getting it, so that's one less answer they could have for our Thoughtblocker. Zealous Necromancer is okay. Sleeping Dragon's solid. Djinn of the Sands is solid. 8/8 Blitzer, Airborne Blitzer for Djinn of the Sands. Solar Dragon's a re-establishing champion that draws a card and gets rid of tokens, but Flash Fire. Word of Summoning and Deadly Raid. Deadly Raid's a draw 2. Rabble Rouser is pretty bad. You need time to build up with it. Generally don't get it. Demon Breach is okay, but it's fairly underwhelming for the stats you get per value. Decent on turn, mediocre off turn. Word of Summoning Recycles get you a 4/4. Great. Deadly Raid, draw 2 once again. Can use it to close out games, but I'll almost always use it to draw 2 unless I have an untargetable champion. Ooh. So we got the strong zero-cost champion or Rift Summoner on a Roxa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 evil cards. We probably don't want Angel of the Death. Zero Legions and okay, draw 2. We probably don't have Time Walker. I'm going to take Demon Roxa. I've been impressed by it a lot recently. Not great. What's our zero cost? What's our zero cost look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're low on zeros. Rally the People is a really bad 0, but it is a 0. Reaper So is good. Gets champions or it's a board clear. Lightning Storm is solid. Ooh, I don't like Great Horn Lizard. Rally the People is okay as a 0. We really need zeros. We probably need card draw. Flame Spike's great. A worse Wolf Spike that can hit face. Insurgency, as you saw, is pretty strong. I'll bet Atlanta will take that. Plague, maybe Temporal Shift, turns okay. Card draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're doing decent. We got our card draw minimum. Plague's also solid. Kills our Muse, unfortunately. Consume, solid. Pack Alpha is okay if we have enough, if we don't have too many ones that are slow. 1, 2. We got some tokens, that's not bad. Peros goes with Unicorn, Angel of Light, nothing really. We could just take Paris as the zeros, though. I think I'm going to do that. We need zeros. Paris is reasonable. Probably Necrovirus. We could use some more evil to trigger our evil loyalty. It's more tokens if our opponent doesn't have discard pile removal in time. Inner Demon's okay. Vampire Lord's pretty bad. It's just too small to start. Winter Fairy's solid if you have long enough time to... If the game is going slow enough. Helian's good if you have loyalty. I'm not sure if we do. 3, 4... Don't have time to look. Thrasher Demon's great. Zero cost Blitz champion. Do we have enough evil to support Xanos? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not really. Jungle Queen draw card. Probably good enough. Can we support Marcus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really, but good at tokens. I'm gonna go for it. Whew! Alright. I really like Lash. Well, what did he get better than Nice Race? Yeah. We need good cards to make good cards good. Fair enough. Alright, we're going first. That's unfortunate. I think we just drop Roxa. Get rid of this Infernal Gatekeeper. Because it's mediocre. Get rid of Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm first because we want to get it back. Keep Word of Sending because it's strong. Keep Flash Fire because it's a draw 2. And Gatekeeper. Not that I'll necessarily remember what that means because I don't draft it, but yeah. Reasonable. Ooh, Thrasher Demon. Yeah, we'll go with Thrasher Demon instead. Yeah. Potentially hit Loyalty of Roxa later. Cool. Our opponent mulligan 3, that's good for us. Potentially. We'll probably just draw 2 with Vanishing? I don't know. Reset, okay. Yeah, I think I took a reset. Vanishing or Flash Fire. I think Vanishing. They're both really strong, but we definitely want to draw cards. Flash Fire can kill Muse if it has to. Ooh, Thought Plucker, hello. We will happily... First player bad? Yeah, you generally do not want to be the first player. If we made the first player draw, it might be too good. The reason you don't want to be first player is because second player draws first on their turn, and both players get a gold on both turns, so the second player can react to whatever the first player spends their gold on. That's the main thing, is being able to react to what your opponent spends their gold on. Alright, he's getting some cards. Let's make him lose some of those cards. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know how you would banish first player. Balance first player disadvantage. Alright. I don't know which one I want to attack with first. Thrasher Demon or Thought Plucker. Probably Thought Plucker. Thrasher Demon getting bigger is a big deal. If he plays Ceasefire, he'll have plenty of cards. I'm attacking with Thrasher Demon first, it might be wrong. Yep. So get 2 or 3 health more, a slight advantage. Yeah, I'm fine with just going to a free mulligan in general. Oh, alright. In that I don't think punishing... Alright, last is fine. I'm fine with the board state. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with free mulligan. I don't think punishing someone for having a bad hand is necessarily needed. Especially against certain decks like Burn. Yeah. Ooh. Hello. Alright. So I guess we're just gonna Word of Summoning. Get rid of Vanishing first. I value it higher than Thought Plucker personally. And then we'll try and block with Demon Token. If not, we can Will Spite our Thrasher Demon. I should write down. He said Temporal Shift and Helion. Ooh, alright. T-Shift, Helion. High tempo cards. Yep, we'll try to block. And I guess I'm just drawing with Transform. Yeah, I don't have anything better. I could necrolize my token, but no point in that. Yeah, there's no reason to use it right now. I can't draw into anything that would matter in that attack. Alright. So we'll probably attack with Thrasher Demon and then just play Rebel Leader. And then pass. If he spends his gold, I could Roxa. We did get the Hurricane, I believe. We did. Excellent. That's fine. Yeah, and we have no reason to reveal for loyalty. So we'll play Roxa. We're not going to reveal for loyalty, even though we could if we wanted to. We have 8 cards in hand. I think I'm fine with just discarding Necrovirus. No, I think I'll play Peros and use that as a blocker instead of a demon. Yeah. A Quell would be bad for me, but not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm a big fan of tokens. Yep. If our opponent has specifically Winds of Change to give it breakthrough, that sucks for us, but nothing we're going to do to try and prevent that. That's fine. Probably a board clear here, which will respond with Noble Unicorn, since we are so far ahead on board. Because I played Peros instead of just blocking with a demon. I also could have multiple blocked, like put all of my demons in front of Steel Golem, but if they had removal for Roxa, that would have been super risky. Yep, there's the Wrath. When the Kickstarter new cards will go to new people, I'm not sure. Yeah, that I'm not sure about. Yeah, this is fine. He has Helion. What do we do if he just drops a Helion? We Necrovirus if he just drops a Helion. Yes. We don't have a mass discard pile banish, so we do have to win by killing our opponent. We can't just try for the draw out. We don't have anything worthwhile to play. If we have to discard, we probably discard Necrovirus. Muse will kill that. We want to get back our more aggressive cards. So Thrasher Demon specifically, and I think Word of Summoning. Because we have to kill our opponent. If we had a mass discard pile banish, like Amnesia or Heinous Feast, we could be a bit more reactive. Yeah, I'm fine with discarding. Necrovirus is not bad to have, though. Marcus is pretty mediocre, because our opponent is unlikely to play a discard effect while we have so many cards on hand. Yep. What's this? I'm waiting. I can't participate in Kickstarter because my country is not on the list. Oof. Oh, when will it... Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about promos. But I also don't know officially when that will come out. We'll use Rescue Griffin here. If he wants to board clear, that sucks. No, I think we're far enough ahead that I just trade Wolf Token. Especially since I don't have a good follow-up. If I had a good follow-up in hand, I would play Rescue Griffin, namely if I had a Ambush Champion. But when will the Epic Jungle Kickstarter cards come out? That I don't know. I think it was slated... I don't remember when it was slated for, but... Alright, we'll let this happen, and then we'll draw from Hurricane. Yeah, our opponent has drawn more cards than us. Has more time on the clock, too. So we have to make sure we kill our opponent. It might have been valuable to play the Rescue Griffin there for that reason. How many zeros do we have that can do things? Ooh. Oh, that's fine. We can consume that. Or we could flash fire it. I don't want to risk getting Feeding Frenzied on my Noble Unicorn. Yeah, we'll Hurricane Draw too. Since we have to be the aggressor, we'll probably be ahead more. Because I drew Bodyguard, I don't think I'm going to play Rescue Griffin, but I will play Bodyguard and attack after we attack with Noble Unicorn. Guild Demon. Do I Flash Fire now? No, I think I save it for my turn. Yeah. This specifically plays again around our opponent having Feeding Frenzy. It makes us more vulnerable to some forms of removal, but I think I'm alright with that. We'll probably try and save Dracus Fire to deal 5 damage to finish off the game, as opposed to 5 to all their champions. Alright, since he took that damage, I don't need to play Bodyguard. We have 10 damage here, so if we can get our opponent to spend their gold first on their turn, we can deal 5 with Forked Lightning, and then before they get a chance to spend another gold, go to our turn, deal 5 with Dracus Fire. So our opponent is dead in hand. If they give us a chance to play 2 uncontested golds, we can just kill them. Alright, Helion's gone, T-Shift is still there. If our opponent knew what our hand was, and that we have no 1-cost gold punishes in hand, they could have definitely afforded to T-Shift Noble Unicorn. Since our opponent has spent their gold, they have a wild gold up, but there's no wild gold that draws cards. So we're going to go ahead and deal 5 to both. Because they can't spend a gold to gain health. If they don't have a 0 that gains health, we just win the game on our turn. That's absolutely fine. Yep, we just start our turn, we win. Alright, good game. Since there's no responding in Epic, there's nothing he can do. 5 damage to each champion and player. 3-1! Excellent.